Hello everybody, it's Max with Crypto Talk Now. So take a look at this. For instance, right here it mentions, and this is straight from USA Today by the way, Shiba Inu proposes changes to bone rewards as Shibarium release nears. And I feel as though it is going to near. I'm still guessing at this point, but I'm still going to go with my prediction of by August or by the end of August. That just kind of makes sense because of all the announcements that were from basically last year stating that that was their speculative release date, and not just for Shibarium, but also in regards to one out of the two AAA games. Now, it mentions the Shiba Inu team published an update on its most recent blog post as Shibarium prepares for a possible launch. Shibarium is a Layer 2 solution developed by XFund and Shiba Inu developers with bones set to be Shibarium protocol, which is basically the gas. It says this gas will provide the essential functionality for smart contracts and transactions to be processed and executed. The team goes on to say that to develop Shibarium and reserve bone for validator positions, it needs to save more than 20 million bone. As a result, bone rewards on ShibaSwap must be halted at some time in the coming weeks to reserve bone for its functions within Shibarium. The number of minted bone is currently at 225 million, hence minting should be halted at 230 million to save the 20 million bone for Shibarium validators. Bone, one of Shiba Inu ecosystem's tokens, currently has a fixed supply of 250 million. The community must decide whether to halt bone farms once the 230 million supply has been met to increase the maximum supply from 250 million to 270 million. The team advises the public to disregard any information concerning the Shibarium release aside from official Shiba Inu blog. It also claims to be working on a completely focused Shibarium blog post that might be released soon to provide an up-to-date status on the project development. Now, if you want to see, for instance, the exact proposal, you can go to blog.shibaswap.com and this particular link right here and view the community bone farms proposal. A few key takeaways I want to just go ahead and point out real quick because this is a very long proposal. And it's basically just this right here. Important. They value the community and their voices when it comes to the ecosystem and the future of Shiba's platforms. Now listen to this. A DAO proposal will be presented for this crucial community-oriented decision as well. We have several ideas how to affect the ecosystem in a very positive way utilizing a token, like I mentioned before, for the Shibarium protocol. As we know, that token is going to be bone. You got to look at it from the perspective that it's basically Shiba Inu's Ethereum, if you will. Ultimately, the community will select which choices serve the future of the project the best. One of the biggest benefits to their great ecosystem are the farming and passive returns that come in by means of wolfable bone while using the Shiba Swap platform. And true, currently speaking, you can go on Shiba Swap, you can see the different pairs that they have in regards to the farming. There's ones, for instance, with Shiba Inu paired with Leash. There's Shiba Inu paired with all sorts of different ones, even like third-party ones, like crazy ones like Klekai and so on. But you can check to see if those particular yields are attractive to you. Keep in mind, though, there's risk that's involved, and on top of that, you're going to have to lock it up for a minimum of 6 months. Some people aren't cool with that. So, again, do your own research when it comes to any of that. But I was going to state that this is pretty cool to see this. I feel as though, currently speaking, when we look at Bone, for instance, we'll pull it up right here. For them to add 20 million, this basically would mean that this would get added upon the current max supply, I should say. So this max supply, not the current circulating supply, the max supply would increase to 270 million. Some people have the make the debate, for instance, that this is going to affect in a negative way, because it's not going to be as scarce. But you got to keep in mind they have to have some kind of reserve moving forward in regards to Shibarium. So I'd like to hear, of course, you guys' thoughts and concerns regards to this whole thing with Shibarium. And then also, of course, Bone Farms, mainly with Bone Farms on the proposal. On behalf of Crypto Talk Now, I am Maximus. This is the latest in regards to what's going on with Bone and that particular farm proposal. Check us out on the live show, the Max and Larry Show, daily, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, and also at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific, every single day of the week. So with that said, everybody, thanks for watching today's news update in regards to Bone of the Shiba Inu ecosystem. May y'all have a blessed day, and we'll see you on the next one.